Thanks for tuning in for tonight's episode. We're going to count down our top 20 most concerning stories from the first 10 episodes.
Hey, that should be fun!
Or concerning.
Neat!
Alright. Roll the tape, me.
Dildos. A man managed to smuggle a 3-foot-tall, 40-pound rubber penis out of a Las Vegas sex shop, saving the lives of at least 2 raccoons.
There's been video circulating the internet recently of a giant snake on a New York City subway platform, which seems concerning at first, but of all the snakes I've seen on the train, at least this one isn't playing with itself.
Hey, kids! It's 2020, which means that we have some brand new mask regulations just in time for back to school. Fun! Now, here's what we want you to do. We want you to treat your mask much like you would your underwear, which means you do not want to share them, which means you want to change them daily. And also, don't shit in them.
And on to our fashion segment. In women's fashion, apparently meat brown is an official color of a skirt, because nothing makes you say ooh la la like a lady in meat brown. But we have more concerns in men's fashion. Starting with this guy in boots, jean shorts, and a white sweater at the beach, to younger guys wearing what is now called brokinis. I mean, didn't anyone tell them they look like a C-list heel wrestler?
Well, I tried to tell them.
And wrapping up this segment, did anyone order a large Italian sausage? Cause this guy with a gun says he ain't leaving until we pay him.
In Manhattan, Good Samaritans detained a suspect after he had apparently put clamps on the tracks, derailing an uptown A train. He was laughing maniacally as police finally arrived. Boy, this town's really gone to shit with the dogs since Ben Affleck became Batman.
A woman has admitted to having sexual relations with the dolphin in a NASA-related study. We reached out to the dolphin for comment and he said, "Flipper, I hardly know her."
Concerned citizen and expert dong spotter William Tapley, the self-proclaimed third eagle of the apocalypse, has recently uncovered the not-so-hidden dongs scattered throughout the ground zero for aviation concern, the Denver International Airport. Also of note, penguins are now dongs. Did you see that one, Taylor?
I sure did.
Wow!
Yeah. An Ohio woman called the police about a phallic-shaped meat she found in her stew. Alright, here's the story. So, she's cooking and she's on Facebook Live at the same time. Who cares, right? And then she notices one of the pieces of meat is a little off color and has a hole at the top of it. She thinks, that's not the turkey tails that I ordered. Then she looks at the package. Turns out, it's pigtails. But she's not convinced. She doesn't think it's pigtails. She thinks it's a penis. So then, what's she do? She calls the cops. Cop comes over, looks at it and goes, yeah, that might be a penis. So then, more cops come. 10 cops are around her house. Now it's like a crime scene. Then they bring it to a medical examiner. The medical examiner looks at it, and guess what? It's a pigtail, because it has a bone in it. You'd think that's done, right? But no. Then she calls a lawyer and wants the whole thing re-examined, because she believed that it was still a penis in her stew. Point is, this woman loves wasting everyone's time.
It had been an unusually quiet week for musician squasher Eric Clapton, as the general consensus was that the young blood he acquired last week would be enough to satiate him for the foreseeable future. However, he could not resist temptation and took the life of soul singer Bruce Williamson. God damn it, Clapton, I hate the way you do the things you do.
Vin Diesel just came out with a new single. That's right, generic pop with some auto-tune. What's most concerning? It is neither fast nor furious. And don't worry, we're not going to get pulled from YouTube for playing the song because it's not the real song. It's pretty close though. My friend whipped it up in like 30 minutes.
Come on, Clapton!
Come on, Clapton!
Vin Diesel's awesome!
No, he's not.
Yay! Well, this just in. Watch out!
This week in explosions. A water main burst at a Christian Science church. Because that's what happens when you remain celibate for centuries.
Normally, I'm not the kind of guy going around rooting for mass extinctions, but And just hear me out. Pandas. Yeah, they're cute, but come on, they're completely worthless. You ever seen one give birth? Majestic. On top of that, they are so notoriously bad at even wanting to have sex with each other that when they finally do on purpose, it makes global news. What kind of rut are you in? The way I see it, we've got stuffed animal versions, we've got cartoon versions of them, and that's just fine with me. Taylor?
Vietnam broke the Guinness World Record by confiscating 345,000 used condoms from a warehouse. First of all, who counted them? Secondly, how is it such a round number? Apparently someone had the business plan to take used condoms, clean them, repackage them, and sell them as new. Now, I'm all for going green, but when was the last time you saw condoms stuck up a turtle's nose? The head of the operation was quoted to say that he was receiving monthly drops from an unidentified person. Now, surely not one person could make that many used condoms. So how did he get so many? We here at Your Weekly Concern have a theory. That's right, brothels. And these are not your average brothels. They have to have 3 containers by their bed. A trash bin, a laundry bin, and a used Jimmy bin. Let's say your average sex worker sees one client an hour, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. That comes out to 40 Coney Island whitefish a week. Assuming your average brothel has about 6 sex workers, that comes out to 240 semen sacks a week. Meaning that a brothel could produce 12,480 dong socks a year. Meaning that some kind of weird used condom theory could hypothetically go to 27 to 28 brothels a year to collect this many condoms. And if you have a better theory, leave a comment below.
Ooh, that was fun.
That's horrifying.
Terribly concerning for all.
I play the next one.
Okay. Someone keeps chucking asteroids at us, and boy, their aim sucks. Who is it? Fauci? Anyway, I guess there's an asteroid coming this way, and its name is the God of Chaos. Watch out, God of Chaos. Some 12-year-old goth kid named the shit out of that one. It's not even due here till 2068. Big whoop. Also, there's an untethered Earth-sized planet that's just running roughshod all throughout our galaxy. Of course, it's not coming anywhere near us. Gee, I wonder why. Murder hornets? Yeah, they're back, but you can just fix them with a vacuum. No, I guess there's really not much to be concerned about this week. Unless there's a sinkhole somewhere full of rats. There it is. The hell that we deserve, everyone. And none of this matters. Because we're all doomed!
Some nerd from a Catholic organization called the Ponto Institute is calling upon the Archdiocese of Newark to take down my favorite radio station, Wsou. If you don't know, Wsou has been around since '86 and has been attached to a Catholic school called Seton Hall. He made a 15-minute video, mostly dissecting the lyrics of the songs played on said radio station, and hilariously recites them in a monotone voice, like this.
Demon I am, and face I peel. See your skin turned inside out, 'cause gotta have you on my wall.
At the end of the video, Mr. Jesus over here mentions that the diocese won't release the Archbishop's contact info, and then he does, calling upon his followers to call up and ask the Archbishop to take down the radio station. And when I first saw that, I thought, wow, that's kind of rude and aggressive. So, if you'd like to contact Michael Hitchborn, here's how you can do it. Please, leave him a message. I've left him 4 already.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Michael, please stop your crusade against WSOU. Keep it on the air. It gives me joy. Love you, bye.
You know who's a terrible Batman? Ben Affleck.
I know.
The worst!
I know.
NASA researchers have expressed concern that since they've been working from home, their cats may have figured out how to command a ship somehow. Now, I'm not sure what kind of smart guy cats these guys think they got. I mean, my cat can find a piece of food if I drop it right in front of his face on the floor. Ooh, I'm a NASA scientist. I'm so smart. I can only have smart pets. Me, smarty kitty. Kitty so smart. Jerk-offs.
In Spain, a 50,000-liter tank of wine ruptured, causing woohoo girls to turn into boohoo girls.
Shots! Fireball is selling an alcohol-free eggnog this year, so you can experience all the excitement of lactose terror shits without any of the fun of being drunk with your fat relatives.
There's a lot of poop concern coming from you.
I do like pooping.
A recent Facebook group has become popular. Plans to create and worship our Leviathan Lobster God. The premise of this group is based on the fact that lobsters never stop growing or die of old age. In fact, they die when they are too large to molt or when ordered at a restaurant. Now, they actually have a clever and plausible plan to take a lobster and help it grow and molt its shell over several generations. Now, this movement has triggered the hate of another group, plans to eat that other group's lobster god. Now, obviously the Lobster God people were not happy about this, and neither was this group. Plans to eat the group that plans to eat the other group's lobster god. We're not sure how this is going to shake out, because this could all be foiled by this group. Plans to steal the lobster god away from the group that plans to eat the lobster. Meanwhile, across the pond you have the blobfish army growing, and the even more annoying evangelicals. And after all this, all I say is, live long and lobster.
Well, that's our countdown. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment.
We didn't have to do a goddamn thing for this episode.
I just had to do some editing.
Yeah, lazy.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Don't die.
We're all gonna die! That's his catchphrase. That's his catchphrase.
I say that on the
He
YouTube.
says that all the time.
We were doomed.
It's not. He just says that.